Hello, this is, I did a discussion video yesterday about book reading challenges and about the number of books. And by the end of that video, I'd sort of broken myself. I don't think I didn't do a very good job. I'm still working on this whole extemporaneous little personal essay thing. But at the risk of going completely stupid meta at the very beginning, let's talk about discussion videos. And where am I going with this? I'm not exactly sure. It's one of these things where I think I need to work this out about what I want to do with a discussion video. Because I often I find I work myself up into a little bit of a lather in a discussion video, but I'm not actually angry. It's somebody who doesn't know how to do a discussion video going, oh shit, I need to make this about something, so I'll pretend I'm upset. Or not pretend I'm upset, but talk myself into being upset when it's like, dude, just relax. To get upset, to convince yourself that you're upset about something, you start creating nameless people who are demanding that you count all your books that you write, or you're conjuring up people who have forgotten the love of reading and are just reading just breakneck speed, and those people probably don't exist. That is something that I conjured up in that video to make a argument, and I just wanted to really kind of catch and call myself on that. It's something that you see a lot. I mean, there's a reason why I do this, because a lot of discussion videos, a lot of back in the days of opinion columnists, you would see these people who's like, okay, I got to make a video. I got to write a column every single day. I need to be upset about something every day. And that just, there isn't that much stuff to be upset. I mean, I think there's a reason why some opinion columnists seem to be very upset people who are upset all the time, because those are the only people who can actually get up enough kind of anger to do this on a daily basis and crank out all this stuff. But even then, you get the sense that you're just making this up. You don't actually care about what you're talking about, or you've weaved a fiction. You've weaved yourself a fiction so you can get upset, but you don't actually believe that is actual reality. You've just made something up. And I have to admit, I see booktubers do this, where suddenly they're saying, oh, and they're lying to you, or they're all they come up with shticks. They come up with overlays, which if you don't watch them enough, you might actually think that they might actually think that's true, that is actually reality, when it really isn't. And it's just talking for talking. It's not talking to come up with an actual argument. And I'm not going to cast aspersions on, I'm not going to name actual people, because I do it. I've done it myself, where you have that habit of, it's a rhetorical habit. It's a lazy habit of coming up with opponents for yourself to thrash against. And it's like, that's not maybe the kind of discussion video I want to do. I want to do a discussion video where maybe what I need to do better is to actually properly just sort of sit with myself and have a discussion with myself of, like, what are my preconceptions? What are my thoughts on stuff? What stuff have I actually seen myself and experienced myself? And have a discussion about that, because that is actually something I can honestly talk about, versus me projecting. I mean, even if I observe somebody else doing something, that is me interpreting their actions. Like when somebody is reading a whole ton of books, I can project my own insecurities in there. I can project my own abilities, my own shortcomings into that person, and make up this whole mental image, which doesn't actually have anything to do with them. Dude might just be able to read a lot of books and enjoy doing that and can talk about them. And me having this kind of reaction of like, oh God, I'm not good enough. They're obviously not good. They shouldn't be good enough either. If they're reading these books, they're not reading them deeply enough. That kind of thing. And this isn't just like with a book challenge, but it's with like a lot of discussion videos that I just find myself going into this laziness of projecting on others, making up a reality. And making up a reality just for the argument, just to make an argument, just to make a discussion, which is, it makes for really fucking boring, repetitive videos, for very repetitive talks. And, you know, I think that's what's kind of stopped me from doing discussion videos, is because I keep on doing the same stupid shit each time. And I'll do a couple of them until I just go, fuck, what am I doing? This is dumb. And I mean, hats off to myself. I caught myself in doing this with that last video of the reading discussion video of, this is dumb. This is me being an idiot. This is me just kind of putting up little phantoms and then punching at them. It's just like, why? I'm complete. This has got nothing to do with anything. And does not move me forward anywhere, in my, which is what it should do. If I can move myself forward somewhere else, maybe somebody else watching it could take some benefit from it, and they could also, if it doesn't move them forward, it hopefully maybe spark something in their minds that will put them in a different place eventually. Who knows? So I suppose this is a very up my own ass video. Yes, this isn't anything that anyone else has to watch, but it's me just talking to myself and saying, hey, yeah, let's do some discussion videos, but let's try and do a discussion video where you're actually in dialogue with yourself, or if you're in dialogue with things that have actually happened in the world, and try and parse your reaction to those things. Parse, what are you seeing? What are you projecting? Why are you projecting? Trying, you know, we're all in our own little cages looking out through the bars, and it can be very hard to look out. There's only maybe a small little opening for us, for regular folks, of what the rest of the world actually is. And a lot of it is mediated just through our own accretions of bullshit that we surround ourselves in. So if I'm going to do discussion videos, it's to try and widen that scope, widen my appreciation and my awe of the world and the other human beings that are in it. And that's what I would like to do. All right. That's been my little discussion video for today. I hopefully will, there's always going to be a certain, I think you can tell by the thing, there's always going to be a certain amount of meta in these kind of discussions, because I'm going to have to examine myself, because there's so much of my own nonsense I bring to stuff, my own preconceptions. That's not nonsense. This is the other thing, is to respect my own viewpoint. If I'm going to be talking so much, I guess I need to actually respect what I'm going to say and hold myself accountable for what I'm going to say. Yeah. All right. I've been Jay. More videos later.